And if you look, if we took all the NCAA games and we put them in a big stream of data, and if there's one thing that indicates, so there are a lot of things like rebounding and defensive stats that indicate wins and losses. But if the number one correlation between wins and losses is field goal percentage. There is nothing that correlates stronger between winning as field goal percentage. And if you looked at every NCAA game, all the data, and you looked at it, you would find that the winning team generally shoots 55% or better. And the losing team generally shoots 45% or so. And that's just a 10% difference. That little gap is the biggest correlation between those wins and losses. So, how can we not only get better shots ourselves, but our teammates to choose better shots? Shot selection, to me, is the difference between winning and losing games. Over and over, teams will willingly shoot themselves out of games or just choose a few shots that cause them to lose the game. So we're going to have a shot selection scale, something that will allow you not only to understand shot selection better yourself, but also go home and influence your teammates. And you can write this scale. It's going to have a 10 to 3, 10 being the highest, 3 being the lowest. What might a 10 out of 10 be? What would a 10 be? What do you think a 10 would be? Austin.
A layup.
A layup. Austin. Have you ever missed a wide open layup before in a game or practice?
Yes, sir.
Me too. All right, so it wouldn't be a wide open layup. Let's see. What might a 10 be? Colin?
There is no 10.
Yeah, I'm a terrible person. It's a trick question. There is no such thing as a 10. There is no shot that's going to be made every single time. However, Austin, what might a 9 be?
A layup.
What kind of layup? Describe it. Would it be?
A wide open layup.
Yes, an uncontested layup. Now, if a 9 is an uncontested layup and an 8 is a contested layup and a 7 is an in-range uncontested jumper, what might a 6 be? Cole, what might a 6 be? A contested in-range jumper or an uncontested what? Out of range jumper. Okay, so that would be a 6. Now, a 5 is a 50-50 shot. And the 5 looks like an S. Also a so-so shot. I think those are the same shots. That so-so shot or that 50-50 shot. And it doesn't mean it's going to go in 50% of the time. It just means like kind of flip of the quarter. You all know this shot. It's when your teammate takes a shot and you're like, no! And then it goes in and you're like, yes! Okay, you all know exactly what I'm talking about, right? Or your teammate takes a shot and you're like, no! And it misses, you're like, I hate your mother. Okay? That's the exact same feeling. That's that shot, that 50-50 shot. Now, a 3 on our shot selection scale is like one of those little peewee kids getting near their rim and their mom yelling, shoot it, and them just, chunking up against the backboard. That's about a 3 on our shot selection scale. The equivalent for you is one of your players in high school or college who they get double team and they spin into the double team and then they shoot a shot and they're like, Kobe, right? And they shoot, okay? That's the equivalent to that third grader shooting that, chunking up that shot.